Plaintiff Edward Myers is suing his stepson for lost wages and pain and suffering due to an assault. Edward says he's been a father figure to the defendant since he was 2 years old. So he was shocked when the defendant punched him in the face and broke his nose, knocking him out of his wheelchair. Defendant Kenny White admits to assaulting Edward, but he says he was only defending his pregnant girlfriend after Edward punched her.
Edward Myers is suing Kenneth White. Kenneth White is the son of his ex-girlfriend. He is suing for lost wages and suffering due to an assault. How are you today, Edward?
I'm doing good, Judge.
Talk to me. Okay, why are you here?
I've known Kenneth since he was 2 years old. I share a child with his mother. I consider him a son.
Okay, and how old is that child?
He's 19.
Okay, and how old are you, Kenneth?
22.
Okay. All right. So tell me about your relationship with Kenneth.
I've known him since he was 2 years old. You know, I've played a big part in his life. I won't say I completely raised him, but I've helped. If he was in jail, I sent him money. If he needed something and I was in a position to help him, I helped him. I support his rap career. I financed him with studio equipment, enabling them to practice and pursue their rap careers and not have to worry about rent and things like that. I worked and made sure the lights were on, we had food, everything was taken care of. Basically, I support him 100% in what he does. Treated him like a son, loved him like a son.
Kenneth, what were you in jail for?
Trespassing. Possession of a firearm.
Okay, what else?
Bad checks.
How many times have you been to jail? 3, 4?
More than that.
Go ahead, Edward.
Okay, me personally, I got hurt at a young age, 19 years old.
What happened to you?
I was a victim of a gunshot. I was robbed and shot, left me paraplegic it was about 20 years ago. I went back to school, got a degree in check proofing, pursued a career in collection. So I work very hard every day.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Not easy. You know, it's not easy. I mean, people feel sorry for themselves. They live as a victim. You not only picked yourself up, you got a career and you're helping other people, including you. Go ahead.
That's right. They were doing a promotional concert. While they were performing, there was a girl. She was going through everyone's purses. They took $400 from my fiance. They took money out of my daughter's purse, and my daughter caught her going through the purse. So they were going about to have a physical altercation.
Who, your daughter and this person?
My daughter and that person. I still to this day don't know who that person is. I wish I could have gotten her name.
What is your name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, did you see this?
Yes.
Okay, and Tiffany, did this woman take money from your purse?
Yes.
How much money did she take?
400.
All right, so what happens next?
Okay, I'm trying to get to my daughter now. Other people are realizing that money is missing out of their purse also, so it's like a little hectic situation. It's like not just that happening with my daughter. Another fight was about to break out, and I know it's not good for me to be in there. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get to my daughter. I don't know how she got hit in the lip. I don't know what happened. There were people running. There was fights going on everywhere. It was unsafe for me.
You're in a wheelchair,
Yes,
Edward.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and your girlfriend gets hit?
Yes.
Tell me what happens.
Before we even got to the party, Edward had been drinking. Already talking about shooting the party.
He's lying. I had one drink at the party. He's lying.
Anyway, we're having a party. We started at 10, pulled it in around 2. He got a drink before we even got to the party, talking about shooting the party up. His daughter asking him what for. We having a party, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
But anyway, we're having a party. And he started drinking even more when we got to the party. Started yelling, talking about he wanted to shoot this person.
You just say out of the blue he's going to start shooting people up? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I said he started talking about that before we even got to the party.
He's lying.
Oh, before you got to the party, he's going to shoot people up.
Yeah, right. When we got to the party, he started drinking even more. And then altercation got about the person, the money missing. But we asked everybody was anything missing out their purse, which everybody was like, no, I guess they ain't check at the time. But when he approached my baby mama,
Is this your baby's mama?
Yeah, ma'am.
Were you pregnant at the time?
Yes,
Still
ma'am.
pregnant.
You still are pregnant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how pregnant are you?
4 months.
You look great. Go ahead.
We were talking, trying to calm him down. She was behind me, and Edward grabbed her, turned her around, punched her right in the mouth.
Okay.
I asked
Did you see this?
Yes, ma'am, I was right there.
You were right there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he grabs her out of the blue and punches her in the mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
That's your testimony.
Yes, ma'am.
And you swear by it?
Yes, ma'am.
No question about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Explain to me what happened.
He ran up to me and he was like, man, what the what? I was like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get out of here. He just cut me one. Nice, decent. Then another one and knocked me out my chair. My nose was bleeding. I could not see out my eye. It stationed right. I could not see out my eye for 2 weeks almost.
Okay. Who's got statements? Anybody have any statements?
Yes,
Go ahead,
Your
Edward.
Honor.
What do you have?
I have a statement. Which ones do you want first? My medical statements or my personal witness statements?
Give me your medical statements.
Okay,
What kind of injury did you suffer?
From my ER. This is from my private doctor who I saw after that. I didn't see the doctor immediately that night.
All right, there is a report here from the Perry General and Internal Medicine of Northeast Florida. My patient, Edward Myers, suffered 2 fractures of his left orbit. The assault put him at risk for blindness and possible complete loss of the left eye. This is serious injury. Do you realize that? You knocked the guy out of his wheelchair.
Well, if he wouldn't have hit my baby mother, I wouldn't have hit him.
If he didn't hit your baby mother?
I didn't hit her. He's lying. And if I did, it was an accident.
What do you mean if you did it was an accident, Edward? Do you know who you hit? How drunk were you?
I wasn't drunk, Your Honor. It was people running back and forth. I was just, and it was dark too. I was just trying to get out of there.
People are running back and forth. Are you punching?
No.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
talk to me.
blocking.
You step up. Step up.
Your Honor, my name is Jaquel Pugh. I am Kenneth's witness. We left the persons at the table. At least one person was at the table. By that time, everybody came to the dance floor once they got on the stage. By the time they got off the stage and came back to the table, the persons was open. He rolled in. He was like, what's going on? It didn't matter at that point because then he swung and he hit me and Kenny hit him. He pulled his gun out and ended the party before 2:00. Everyone yelling, the man in the wheelchair got a gun. Unfortunately, his daughter did grab hold to him and got on top of him to restrain him from shooting the gun. And they went to the car. Even when we got outside, Tiffany also owns a gun. She pulled her gun out on the girls too and was like, well, if y'all want to go, we can go.
Let me ask you a question. He's knocked out of his wheelchair by your baby's daddy.
Correct.
Does your baby's daddy get him back in the wheelchair? Or
No,
just
he
leaves
didn't.
him there?
Yes, he did.
Who put you back in the wheelchair?
My other son helped me, Tori. He came and helped me back in the chair. There were law enforcement officers there. If I had a gun, I would have been in jail. Now, I did fake the motion because I was scared, but I didn't really have a gun. I just did the little fake. I didn't even have a gun.
Were there police at this event, Kenny?
No, ma'am.
They were outside. They had
There were
security.
police outside?
Yes.
Well, once
police
the
was called
melee
after the
started,
fact.
I suspect the cops were outside, came
And
inside.
then they started questioning, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. By that time, he didn't have the gun anymore.
Let me ask you a question, Kenny. When the police came in and started questioning, as per your
didn't
baby's
come in and
mama,
question.
she just said it. Now, is she lying?
I don't know.
Sit down.
I
You sit
left the
down.
party.
You sit down. Should you pay him?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because I feel like I was protecting myself and my baby mama.
How are you protecting yourself?
What you mean? Because he swung at me.
Oh, he did? The guy's in a wheelchair. How tall are you? Go stand next to him. Walk over there. Right now. Walk over there. How tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". How tall is he in that wheelchair?
It don't matter how tall. Look where it's on. It can reach my face, can't it?
That arm can't reach your face. How's that? Do it right now. Do it again. That cannot reach your face.
Not
That's
right here.
baloney. What's he
Not
going
right
to do?
here.
Jump out of the
But when
chair?
I'm right here trying to calm him
What
down.
are you
he
doing
can't.
down there? Get over there. All right. Here's the issue. The issue for this court is whether or not the defendant made harmful contact with the plaintiff and whether or not he's liable for any injury, including a reasonable amount for pain and suffering. It is undisputed that the plaintiff was assaulted by the defendant. All right. And you belong in jail for assaulting him.
All right.
You're lucky you're not in jail. And as far as I'm concerned, you're going to end up in jail and you better find another guy because the chances of him ever having a normal life are slim to none. And I am the eternal optimist. Don't you smirk at me. I am the eternal optimist. I believe that there is a good side to everybody. But anybody who is so small, I don't care 6'6" or whatever, to take a man out of a wheelchair, deck him twice and leave him on the floor, that's not a man. That's a coward. The plaintiff is suing. Your acts were retaliatory in nature. You say it's because he hit your baby's mama. I don't believe you or your baby's mama. My award for the plaintiff is $3,600. Good luck to you. I believe you're a good man, and you've got to make a decision as to what's right for you and your fiance, not him. He's not your problem. So,